Welcome to this special Valentine's Day episode of Toxic Shack Podcast. I'm Drizzy.
Lemke. And it's the 69th episode. Uh
Oh,
there's no
so,
planning to this.
so we positioned it right.
Yeah. Um some would say like yin and yang, you know?
You know.
You know? You know? Did? Yeah. So guess what I got?
um, Water, dude. Isn't it good?
It's zero sugar too. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
they put it out in the zero sugar version.
I know, which is lit, because your boy with the broken pancreas can drink it.
This is true. This is true.
It is most certainly true. Um, Yeah, but do you know what happens when you touch Dwayne the Rock Johnson's butt?
You hit rock bottom.
You do, yeah,
I
yeah.
got one. I got one for you. You ready?
Yeah.
What was the best part of 50 Cent playing in the Super Bowl halftime show?
No idea.
He played right after two quarters.
Oh, yeah. Are you audibly laughing right now? Because I didn't hear any of it.
Yeah, apparently, it didn't come through because I just laughed too good or too quiet. It was like a deep, like high.
Yeah, no, heard literally none of it. So
Yeah,
that's
not
funny.
bad.
Hey, don't. Hey, it's not your fault.
Well,
Uh,
I'm trying to not be like super crazy loud because I do have my daughter.
I did see that snaps. Why on Mondays now, or just this Monday?
This week I needed Thursday to head to Cleveland to pick up some of my new saucy beers, and
Okay.
I was supposed to have Kinsley Thursday, so
You
I
just,
grabbed an extra night to help out.
got it. So you
It's
traded days.
yeah, the secret sauce is finally releasing, so like I need it.
Yeah. What'd you listen to this week?
Uh some wonderful, beautiful, miraculous two albums over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But I did check out that Bill Murray. I was not a fan at all.
Didn't think so.
Um,
I told you that
but I
going into
tried.
it.
Hey, but I still tried. I tried. I think I listened to like 12 different songs.
Yeah, very different. They're like
Um,
synth, like not old school punk, but like punk, uh, rock type stuff. Yeah, it's really
it was interesting.
different. Synthcore.
And then my buddy sent me an album called Methods of Mayhem. It was Tommy Lee's band,
Okay.
and it was kind of like a not so great Limp Bizkit.
So Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, but not even as good as Limp Bizkit.
So,
But it was also from like the 90s. So I mean like
so they
they
were Limp Bizkit before Limp Bizkit.
no, Fred Durst is on one of the songs.
Yeah, but that just means that.
No, Limp Bizkit came out before them. This is from 1999.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So they were
but
trying
there
to copy Limp Bizkit.
I think Limp Bizkit was helping them because there's a song called "Get Naked" with Fred Durst, George Clinton, Little Kim, and Mixmaster Mike, and it is absolutely incredible. Like, there's a part where it was like, "I'm not leaving until you're falling asleep in a pool of my cum."
Okay. Like that was like just a wild turn.
Like that, literally, it came in my car, and I was like, "All right,
Okay. All
um,
right.
But the
So,
two albums I've been listening to,
okay.
Snoop Dogg dropped a new album, that BODR. It went very, 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 truly back to old Snoop Dogg. Like, oh yeah, like the doggy style. And then Juicy J and Wiz Khalifa came out with Stoner's Night,
Okay.
and I have not stopped listening to that album since like Saturday morning.
Yeah. Not gonna listen to either of
I
those.
didn't expect you to, but both of them will probably be playing for a long time. I'm just glad that I went from a wonderful Upchurch to some wonderful Snoop, some Juicy, some Wiz. Like, what are we gonna get this Friday? Anything spectacular?
This either only one album had anything that I was going to listen to on my side, so yeah. And that was Scarweaver by Once Human that released this
Gotcha.
week. Pretty good. It's a metal band, and the lead singer is a female, but it does not even remotely closely sound to a female.
Got it.
Yeah, which is weird because I thought she sang, but there's no singing.
Ha! Touche.
No clean singing, I should say. It's all metal vocals.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So it's not like an
Gotcha.
instrumental album at all. It's really heavy, actually.
Ah,
And then I'm preparing to see Bad Omens too because they're gonna be at the Spirit Box tour in March.
awesome, dude.
So they're releasing an album the 25th of this month. Um, so they have 4 songs off of that. They're pretty good.
Okay.
It's metalcore. And then Portal Tombs by Mass Worship, which that released last week. I listened to that pretty
Nice.
much all day Monday. All day Tuesday. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense because I would have talked about it that Monday. But I listened to it throughout that week.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty good, really heavy. And then Joker and the Queen by Ed Sheeran featuring Taylor Swift. It's really different. It's just one song. It's
Okay.
just a single. It's
It's
like
good though.
it's classical. It's like
Okay.
classical. It's very like softy classical piano type. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I don't like a lot of Taylor Swift stuff
True.
because she's always like on the bubble of what I like. So you know what I mean? So it's not
Yeah.
like it's not that she's bad. It's just not what my cup of tea. She's either like too soft or too mellow, or like too like poppy to like a little too country, or I just don't like really any of her stuff. But like she's got good songs that I like and that I listen to. Like Blank Spaces is a good one, or Blank Space.
Yeah.
I guess it would be technically Blank Spaces. But yeah. Um but yeah, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. But I think you would like that Mass Worship album.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd give that a
Check it
listen.
out.
Yeah. And then Bad Omens is only 4 songs, and not bad though. We saw them live at Ink.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I had to think for a second.
I
I was
think
like, think we're dead.
I think you like them, and I think they played some new songs from that album too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or one. I mean, that was September, so I mean they could have listed or released, 3 singles after that. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's coming out soon. Like 2 weeks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry, there's a Doge at my feet, so I was moving my mask out of his way so he didn't lay on it.
yeah, I mean you do have Doges.
I
Yeah.
also have an Xbox One mini fridge.
Yeah. You're just piling shit on that shelf. Just, it's not that it's shit, it's just, there's just a lot of stuff there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think you should just get like a tall one.
A tall shelf?
Yeah, and then just,
That's on the other side.
yeah, but you clearly need something more for all the shit that you're collecting.
No, the less room I have, the better. No, so that fridge is not staying there. I just need a day when Kinsley isn't here. I'm gonna rework this area by the computer, and the mini fridge is gonna be like right here.
Got it.
So
Yeah,
that way I can just.
I would.
That worked out way better than it really should have. Did you just hear? Did all that actually come through? Did you get the
Yeah,
burp and everything?
yeah,
Fuck yeah!
did. Yeah, totally got it. Yeah. But I was at work today and I had an interesting conversation with a coworker about video games. And I basically just asked him like what he liked to play and stuff like that because I've been playing I beat Halo Infinite campaign.
Was it good?
Yeah, I streamed it. It was really good actually. It's probably one of the better campaigns because well, out of the newer games, I should say.
Yeah.
Because it's open world.
Okay.
Granted, there are missable collectibles, and you can't replay missions unless you replay the entire game. So that's kind of horseshit. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
That's rough.
But I did find out if you do restart, you keep all the previous collectibles you had, so you don't have to restart and collect everything again.
That is helpful.
That's not bad. But it's still dog shit that you just can't go back and replay the mission, grab the things you need. Granted, I'm gonna replay it again. I might just go through it on easy.
Yeah.
And then collect all the stuff. Because I started Legendary, but there's an achievement to do Legendary All Skulls on. So I might do that, and I need to collect three or four more skulls.
Okay.
4 more skulls, yeah.
Yeah, so there's no point in playing it on Legendary to shut it off to play it on Legendary.
But yeah, I'm going to want to die when I do that though, because it's going to suck. So,
yeah, that sounds like literal torture.
Yeah, but I'm gonna start playing those games. So I'm actually been consistently streaming 2 days a week now, at least. So
I streamed last week.
I did see that you played Pokemans.
I did it.
I was in there lurking. I don't know if I said hi.
I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, he did do it, guys.
I said I was going to do it, and I did it.
Yeah, he did. That's what he said, and he did pull it off. And he did do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and play more single player games on Saturday, and then during the week on my Wednesday stream I'm gonna try and stream more multiplayer based games.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a little bit easier. It's also a shorter stream. Granted, it's still a 4-hour stream, but
right.
Yeah, it's 6 to 10.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's cool. It's cool. But leading into that, since I had such a good time playing that game, I asked him like what he liked to play, and he was like, "Oh, I liked Uncharted a lot." And the new Uncharted movie came out recently, or is coming out soon. I don't remember, but there's an
I don't actually know.
Yeah, there's an Uncharted movie, and I was like, I don't really care for like, and it's like a live action too, I believe. It's not like an animated, so
it should actually be good, almost like how with the Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
What? You real? Weren't
like
the movies were created? Are you talking about the new one that just came out?
No, I'm talking about like the Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie.
Oh, yeah, those were okay. Sorry, I got a update apparently for my drivers. Oh, and it's just gonna throw it right in the middle of the screen. Lit. That's staying in for sure.
That's funny.
But yeah, so I would like to see that, but like I never really got into them because I didn't have a PlayStation at the
I didn't get a I didn't get a PlayStation until the fourth one came out, and it came with it. And then like I was like, well, shit, I haven't played the first three, and then I had someone let me borrow the Uncharted collection so I could play the first three.
never
I
played them.
played the first three and never played the fourth because I stopped playing my PlayStation.
Oh, I see. I never. I would. I hate going back and playing games that I have no want to, or like that I have no experience playing. Like it's like I
Well, I
just
always
feel like I
I
missed
always
the
wanted to
story.
play it. See, I wanted to play it because Drake, it's my name.
Yeah,
But then like I played it and I was like, all right, the first one was cool. All right, the second one is all right, the same fucking game.
yeah.
Oh, look, the third one's the same game.
I like Tomb Raider more as well, and
Yeah,
that like they're kind of the same game.
literally, just
Uh,
different main.
yeah, different characters, different story, different plot, a little bit. I mean, but I mean they're treasure hunters. That's just literally what they are.
Literally,
Yeah, it's like Indiana Jones. I would rather watch Tomb Raider than Indiana Jones because Tomb Raider is more gruesome, you know.
true.
Um, but I don't know. I just never. I still like Gears. If I would have never played Gears 2 or 3, I wouldn't have gone back played. If I only played 3, I would not have gone back and played the other, like the first one or first two.
Surprised. I'm surprised that you even went back after Gears 3. Gears 3 was trash.
Grew up on that.
See, I grew up on Gears 1. And then
Yeah,
like as it proceeded, I was like, come on.
I think
Like
Gears.
Gears 2 was the best.
I think Gears 3 was the one that is the most sold copies.
Really?
I think it's the more popular one out of the entire series.
I mean it makes sense, but like
But they should have stopped after that. They made Judgment and shit, and it was ass.
Judgment ruined everything. I
Let's
lied.
see.
Gears 3 wasn't bad, but Judgment ruined everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, it had fucking 4 multiplayer maps, and that's it.
yeah, I mean, Gears 2 was really the pinnacle of like the MLG type shit for it. They didn't really do MLG Gears 3.
No. Yes,
Uh,
I was ranked what was it? I think it was like 780 on Gears 2,
sure. No idea.
and then I something happened, I got mad, I don't know, the disc broke in half, I don't know. No, so Gears 2, I bought it day it came out, picked it up.
Yeah.
Um and then, they came out with it was like King of the Hill, but the hill moved. I don't remember what they called that. They had their
Territory.
own name for it. Well, they had their own name for it. I don't remember what it was called though.
Isn't Territory?
No, it wasn't called Territory.
I
It was something weird because you spawned so like it was where the gun was is where the hill was. So like it would like
I know
hill it as
exactly
it
what you're
moved.
talking about.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
can't remember. But
It's
so I
that's what
was yeah,
territory is. Just might be
okay.
in Halo or Call of Duty or something. Well, no,
Valid.
Call of Duty's hard point. But yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
So they had that and like I said I was ranked all the way up there and then they put out a new update where it added a ranking system. So like you would gain, level 1, level 2,
Yeah.
level 3. When they released the ranking system, it deleted everyone's progress.
Oh,
So I snapped the game in half.
seems very silly.
Well, I was no longer in the top 1,000 in the world,
But
and it pissed me off.
you could have been higher.
Well, no, it literally put I was already down. It was dumb.
Well, everybody was down. That's what I'm saying. You could have been higher.
Oh, no, no, no. I remember why. So there was already a ranking system, but there was an update and it reset everyone's ranking system. And I was at like level 75 and I was trying to get the achievement for level 100. That's why I snapped the game because it took me 4 fucking months of grinding to get to that level.
Oh.
I knew there was something a little more on top of that.
I was gonna say because it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I feel like you know me well enough. I wouldn't just do something but when it came to an achievement at that point in my life, yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely achievement hunter for sure. I don't
I was.
understand.
I was. I was. Now I just play to play. If I even play.
You don't even play.
That's what I just.
I know. Okay, so this also leads me into the next thing that I want to talk about, and it's the greatest game ever created. So I have a list of the top 5 games ever created by IGN. Okay.
Okay.
And I have my top 5-ish. I mean, depending upon what you have too. So I didn't really give you a number. I just said, like, what do you think the best game ever created was?
Yeah.
But IGN starting at 5 was Super Metroid.
So that was the one on Super Nintendo, right?
I know.
I'm pretty sure the only Metroid, unless I can't remember if the original Metroid was called Super Metroid or if the Super Metroid was a Super Nintendo version, because they liked to just toss the fucking Super name in just because it was on Super Nintendo. Like it'd be like, oh, Doom 64, because it's on Nintendo 64.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. Metroid Super.
Yeah. And then
Super Metroid. All right.
you can look up this one too.
It was Super Nintendo was Super Metroid.
Okay.
Had a dragon on the cover.
Because I don't know this one. The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. A Link to the Past.
That was Game Boy something?
GameCube?
Because I had that one.
It's a game.
Oh, no. Oh, no,
Older?
that's Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo? Okay.
Yep. Legends. I was thinking of A Tale of Two Worlds when you had to like go in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it was A Link Between Worlds.
Okay.
That was why my brain heard Link. Duh.
Yeah. Okay. And then Portal 2, which was 360,
Which was
PlayStation 3.
360. Yep.
Yeah, those consoles. Super Mario World.
Which was the one that came with the Super Nintendo, which was it was the first double cartridge, and it was Super Mario All-Stars with Super Mario World. And that was when they introduced Yoshi into the game for us.
Okay. Okay. And then what do you think number 1 is off of this list? Yeah.
I have a feeling that they've all been fucking Nintendo games.
Except one.
Except for Portal.
Yeah.
So like,
and I'm curious on how they put this list together, but thinking that mentality, what do you think the number 1 game is? If it's all Nintendo, pretty much.
I mean, I personally would say Pokemon Blue.
Pokemon is not on the list.
Bullshit. Your list is dumb. No, I'm just kidding.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the Switch game.
That makes no fucking sense.
That was one of the best games ever released to date.
How could the best game of all time be a game that came out like a year ago? Like it was like classic.
Because
I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that's why I had you guess. Because I knew you weren't going to guess it because it's so new. But
Touche.
also,
There was
I
no
think the reason why is because like it was very highly wanted, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
And it definitely didn't disappoint anybody that's a Legend of Zelda fan at all.
No, no. It was a good game. I'm not
And
gonna lie.
it changed the entire Legend of Zelda franchise forever for the better. So that's probably why I would assume, right? Because like
Understandable.
it's a very easy game to play, but it can also be very challenging too.
Yeah,
But it's also an open world game and it looks great and it's on the Switch, which
true.
is one of the only handheld consoles currently. I don't there's not another one. So like it's for all ages, you know what I mean? It can take it anywhere you want. You can throw it on a TV. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think
Plus
that's what's up?
that new OLED Switch is whoo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have a Switch, but I don't fucking play it ever.
Yeah.
I have it just in case like we want to play like Mario Kart or Mario Party or some shit ever in the future. That's why
I
I'll
got
never
both
get
of
rid
them.
of it. I don't have Mario
Or
Party, but I have
I
Mario
got
Kart 8.
Mario Party. I got Mario Kart. I got Super Smash.
Yeah, I have one of those games. Which is the reason I would like to play it was because I want to play it with other people.
Oh,
Right?
right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm not, so what's it matter? I don't know. But
I s-
what's up?
I seriously don't know how to answer this question though. Like I've been thinking about it since the second you sent me that text message. Like I could tell you like my favorite game franchise, but like even when I look back, like when we did the one episode with our top 10 video games of all time, like thinking even deeper into that list, like I don't know if that was my number one. Like taking even more time to analyze it and like think like I don't know.
And I think the way that we're approaching this question is a little bit different though, because it's like top 10 games we thought were the greatest of all time, but not that we think are the greatest games ever created.
Correct.
So it's not really the same.
Because it was our top 10 favorites. It wasn't the top 10 greatest games of all
Yeah,
time.
that we think. See, mine
Yeah.
are all actually no. Mine are at least like 6 to 7 years old, I think. Actually, I don't know that for a fact because I don't know when this game came out. Let me look.
So are we doing like five? Is that what my brain's gonna
Can you do
populate?
can you do five? Is I mean that's
I
up to
can
you.
I can populate it.
Okay.
Dude, these little gears in my brain are full of useless information.
Yeah, are they? So
Yeah.
what's your number five then?
I'd probably say my number five, I would actually say Super Mario World. Because it shined such a new light on the Mario saga. Um, it could have gone either way between Super Mario World and Super Mario 64. Only reason that Super Mario World took the cake is because I ran into way too many fucking walls in Mario 64 because the new pivoting camera system, they didn't have it implemented very well because, well, it was N64. So it was more of a frustration. And Super Mario World didn't really frustrate me. It just made me happy. So I could get my different colored Yoshis if I would find the different colored eggs on the different. And it made me big happy.
Yeah, I think that the way I approach this is a little differently because I also thought about like DLC and additive things and stuff like that for some of
Yeah.
them as well. I also took a little bit of nostalgic factor and when I talk to
Yeah.
people about these games as well. So to me, number five is The Last of Us.
Okay.
That game was one of the they wanted a second uh game Everybody did as soon as it came out, pretty much because of the
Yeah,
way it ended. And fun fact, I still have yet to beat it. I haven't beat it
I haven't either.
because I got to the cold part, like the winter part, and I just stopped playing my PlayStation entirely. But I've watched people play it. I've talked to so many people that play it. It's a beautiful game. The story is amazing in that game.
Yeah.
I also didn't really take in account any multiplayer games either.
I was
So
gonna say mine it would be more of like pretty much most of mine fall before DLC because like to me like that was when the best games were made when you didn't have to add anything to it. Like you just bought the game and there it was.
yeah, I mean, I guess because I don't know. I love 007 GoldenEye. I love Perfect Dark,
Yes.
but I don't think they're the greatest games ever created. I think
No.
Perfect
But
Dark and GoldenEye were good steps to cultivate better first-person shooters, but I mean, I don't think they were the best games ever created. I think 007 GoldenEye made Hitman what it is. I think Perfect Dark made Call of Duty. You know, like that's what I think. And Call of Duty is arguably one of the greatest multiplayer games of all time because I mean they sell millions of copies a year. It's a copy and paste, and you know what I mean?
right.
And people still buy it and eat it up, and that's what everybody fucking plays.
I'm surprised that they never copy and pasted Halo to compete in that sense.
They're more of a story-based mission campaign, and they would rather
Right.
reinvent
A stupid
themselves.
Halo Wars fucking Command and Conquer shit.
I mean,
I'm surprised they never came out with like Call of Duty Wars or something fucking dumb.
who would do that?
Them to make more money.
Who?
Call of Duty.
I don't know.
Like I'm surprised that they didn't come out with some like
They
Command and
release
Conquer based.
they release a shit game every year. They don't need to. What do you mean?
All right, valid, valid.
That would
Okay,
take away from them releasing a game every year. But I heard that
this is
Microsoft, right? Activision was bought by Microsoft, right?
yes, that
Activision
is
Blizzard,
correct.
what? Yeah, they're pushing it to every 2 to 3 years, I think, supposedly. So they're
Which is smart,
yeah, so they'll
and then they
probably
can
release a
trickle
game.
down the DLC.
They'll probably release a game, and then they're gonna probably like next year or whatever's in the queue, and then they're probably
Mhm.
gonna push everything back. That would be my guess, and that would be the best idea because they just keep doing the same shit over and over again, and it's
And
getting old,
and
right?
if they're smart, it would go. So if it's every three, all right. So Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield. Because if they
Well,
own it all, but if
well,
they own it all, why would they compete with themselves?
well, they don't own Halo.
Microsoft?
No, 343 Industries owns that, I think.
They bought it? I'm
343
pretty
Industries?
I thought Microsoft owned Halo. That's why you could only play it on
They
Xbox.
they used to. Bungie
Oh,
Bungie sold the rights to them, but when they sold it, I don't know if also they don't own the rights to it. They own the rights to it, but they don't own like the creative process of it. I don't think.
got it. Okay.
So it's like Activision signing the deal with PlayStation, saying that they're going to release their game early on PlayStation.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
Got it. I was
So
confused. I'm sorry.
yeah, and I don't know. That's a good question because Bungie definitely wasn't owned by Microsoft because Bungie makes games for everybody now. I think
Right.
actually I don't know what's going on with them.
Well, because Bungie isn't Bungie the same I'm pretty sure I had to log into Destiny through Bungie.
Yeah, that was their game.
Okay.
And that was supposed to, and I don't like Destiny. That game sucks ass. It's supposed to be a 10-year
Garbage.
game, and then, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't fucking know. I just don't care.
Nope.
So, oh well. But yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, ideally, if they could get the rights for that like that, then yeah. But I mean, I don't know. When did Halo 5 Guardians come out versus Halo Infinite? I don't remember when Guardians came out.
Because so 5 was the last one before Infinite. Then yes, is that what you're saying?
I believe so.
2015 was when Halo 5 came out.
That's 7 years.
That is 7 years.
Huh. I'm intrigued because I might be wrong on that.
I'm looking up the Halo timeline right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they released Halo Wars 2 in 2017. So Guardians, Halo 5, and Halo Wars 2 both take place during the Reclamation. And then Halo Infinite in 2021, it just says ushers in a new era. So it was set 6 years in between the actual base game, but 4 years from a release.
Yeah, and I guess it was only 6 years because technically it did come out in 2021.
Yeah.
So,
But
it's still a long
Halo
time.
4 to Halo 4 to Halo 5 was 3 years. Reach to Halo 4 was 3 years. But also the same Halo Reach, Halo 3 ODST, and Halo Wars all came out in 2009.
Yeah, so they were probably all working on those around the same time because I know Reach is technically the first game to come out or supposed to be in the timeline, and that's like
Yes,
what
the first contact with the Covenant.
Yep. And then you become then you're supposed to then you, Master Chief is introduced, right, in Halo 1. But Halo 1 was the first game to ever be released
in 2001.
Yeah, and then
Halo 2 was 04, Halo 3 was 07.
Yeah.
So for the most part, it fell in that 3-year window until this Infinite.
Well, probably because all the shit that was going on with that. I think they had a falling out and shit with creators within the game and whatnot, and they wanted to change it, so they probably just took their sweet old time with it.
Right. Well, they wanted it to be good.
And it's good. I like it a lot. I recommend playing it. It can be
I own it.
It can be a short game or it can be a long game. It just really depends on how hard you go after it, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, I'd say give it a shot.
I definitely will. Well, it's kind of, I mean, when you talk about our top 5, I would put Halo 3 in the number 4 slot for best game ever.
Yeah. So this is where it's weird because I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey that came out in 2018. So it was that's only 3 or 4-ish years. But the way that they changed the whole Assassin's Creed franchise with Origins and the DLC that was added with both Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla is insane. Like, you can fight, like, Greek gods and Norse gods and shit, and that's fucking sweet to me. I like mythology.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you can fight Medusa, you can fight a bunch of other things, and the main storyline was good. And that was the first game that they gave you the option to, like, choose if you wanted to be a male or a female type thing. So, like, it would kind of change like your story a little bit, and then based on things that you did in the game, it would change the trajectory of the story as well. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't know, the way that the story panned out and like the movement of the game just felt unreal and really really good. So,
No, that makes sense.
and I just love open world games. So that's probably what you're gonna see a trend in mine. So, because I like just
Valid.
getting lost and exploring. Yeah, so
Okay.
I say Odyssey. Why Halo 3 for you?
Just I don't know. It kind of the way the story like took place. And it really opened up the couch co-op for player. Like, hey guys, let's go play this mission together. Hey man, I don't know. I want to put this skull on. Don't you put that fucking skull on, man. What skull is it? Don't worry about it. I don't want you to put a skull on today. But then you had those days where you're like, all right, all skulls, every skull you found, let's go pop them on. Let's go.
Yep,
And then
Lasso.
like your buddy would like fall down. You would either make fun of him or let him die. You would go teabag him. Like there's just so many things that started in Halo 3. Like the first ever teabag on a
No,
video game console.
Halo 2.
Well, yeah.
Halo 2 is MLG, and
Well,
that's when all the toxicity
yeah,
started coming
you're
around.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
But I mean, but that I don't know. But then I think with like like Halo 3 you could make your own map. There was all those custom games.
Yep.
Um it really just shined. Really shined.
No,
But it's still only in that 3 spot for me.
it's in
So it's
3 or
not like
4.
how that was for.
Yeah, because Halo 3 is my 3 spot. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it was the only game that I felt that incorporated multiplayer, co-op campaigns,
Yeah,
all that stuff really well across the board. Forge, dude. I would play
yeah,
custom games for hours, dude. Jenga, Garbage Man, Trash
yeah,
Compactor, fucking Ice Cream Man, dude, you name it, man. We were fucking playing it. All the infected game modes and game types, dude, where you could just file share with people and just go and rip their maps from them and then just play it, dude. Like
right.
legit. And just, dude, we would do that for hours. We would go in the campaign and we would just play Halo 3 campaign for hours. Like, and I didn't
Yeah,
have to be there. But I did kind of like playing like Halo 2, like in the same room with a bunch of friends and shit, where you would system link and shit.
well, so that's why Halo 3 hit my list is because when I was in college, all you had to do was plug your Ethernet cable in, and anyone in the building was system link.
Yeah.
So like we literally would play we would play 8 on 8
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's
and we would literally have like because obviously we'd all have our stupid headsets on and we literally played if you die you drink and we would literally play full Saturdays like sun up to sundown like
oh,
16-person co-op.
did that all the time in a world at war, man.
Yeah,
Got in there and just every week I was prestiging. I
yeah.
prestige once a week, and it was grindy as fuck to get any XP in that game. But yeah. What's number 3 for you?
You threw my brain off. Number 3 was it's hard because I'm trying to like put it into like perspective of others as well, not just my perspective, but like it's what I think the top 5 should be. So it's not like
Yeah, and what
it's kind of
I
like what I
go ahead.
I would say Mario Party 3.
Mario Party.
Number 3.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The third one. The third rendition.
reason yeah. So they introduced more characters, they added more mini games. Um, and the way that it played, like you could get lost in a 3-4 hour game sometimes. Um, and they just added so much to it, like the way the maps went with it. And I would have Mario Party parties like with my friends. And like I remember I had the gold Nintendo 64 because this was still on N64.
Yeah. I uh I just got a standard one. I still have one. I still have an N64.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't have anything anymore.
Yeah, I need to continue to buy them because I don't want them to be really expensive or not be able to get my hands on one. So yeah. What well, what's your number two now? I gotta make you think even harder while I tell you
Oh no.
mine. You know
Oh
your
no,
number two?
my oh I know my number 2. I said it earlier when you asked me what I thought the number 1 was from America or worldwide or whatever. Pokemon Blue.
Pokemon Blue. Okay. Cool. Why
Three
blue?
Squirtle. Squirtle for life, my dude.
You don't like the Charizard?
I mean, he's cool and all, but he's not Squirtle. Uh, but no,
Or was he a war turtle?
no, but honestly, I might actually have to say he was a Wharf Turtle, and then he Blastoid. But
He
I might actually
Blastoid? Damn, he
yeah.
must have got him squirting, you know?
But now that I think about it, I'm actually so not Pokemon Blue. I'm gonna go with Pokemon Yellow because it was
Pikachu?
like so you played yellow or you played blue, red, and then if you lived in Japan, you actually had green. Um, so and then they released Yellow, which was uh kind of about the same time where like the TV show came out where like Ash and Pikachu was literally like fuck you dude, I'm not staying in this ball. And it was the first time that it ever introduced a Pokemon walking around with you. So like it literally showed like Pikachu was there, you had to check his emotions. Like they added so much for that type of game and it was literally the exact same game as blue, red, and green,
Yeah.
but like they added that one little extra feature that literally just took it one step up.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that is my number 2.
Yeah, if I was gonna say any Pokemon game, I think it would be Ruby. Because
Okay.
I like Blaziken and Torchic and whatever the involved one is. I like that. That's like my favorite start.
Blaziken.
Yeah, Blaziken.
Yeah.
You get Torchic. You start out with Torchic. That was my favorite starter ever.
Okay.
Was the second gen, right? Second gen, or was that third?
That's third. Second gen would have been Cyndaquil.
Oh yeah, I didn't really fuck with thems.
Yeah, because it would have been Charmander, Cyndaquil, Torchic, and then Tepig, and then um fucking the fucking little Fennekin,
Fennekin.
the little Firefox.
Yeah,
Call him
yeah,
Mozilla.
yeah. Uh, yeah. I don't know. Like the first ones, I didn't really have a favorite starter. Like,
Dude, my whole life I always did Squirtle. Because I remember I picked Charmander one time and the first battle fucking Squirtle just shat on my face because like literally it was like, "Oh, water killed your fire." And I'm just like, "This is bullshit."
yeah, but then you pick
And
fucking Squirtle, and then fucking Venusaur eats your asshole out too. Like, how do you-
but like but when you're going through the first part of the game, so I'll never pick Bulbasaur because I could find grass Pokemon right off the beginning. And then like I feel like unless you went fishing, it was harder to find a water Pokemon. So to have a nice water Pokemon to start off and then you could find everything else because you would find your Vulpix, and stuff like that. So that was why I always started with Squirtle, because you think about it, like you would catch a Magikarp, but like it would take you so long for him to be useful before you got that Gyarados. So like you needed that to go forth to like smack down the competition.
I guess, yeah. Unless you had
That's
EXP
what
share, I guess. I mean, but now all
true.
your Pokemon share XP across the board, I
Right.
think, right?
Yeah, they do. You get more. Obviously, if they faint, they get no XP, but
Yeah.
makes sense because they're dead.
No, they're sleeping. They're sleeping.
Oh yeah, and
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's my number 2.
okay,
Yeah, I just remember playing so many hours in that game, and it was like they just made so many improvements upon the first 2 games, and that's when they introduced multiplayer with it, and that's kind of like a selfish
okay.
pick because that game is absolutely not on anybody's list ever. It's not gonna be. It's one of my favorite games ever, though,
Okay.
because it's just so insanely good. It just it, shit. Ezio isn't old and decrepit yet, and you learn a lot about him in the first one, and the second one is just like buttery smooth, man. I would say Revelations is by far the worst game out of the 3 Ezio games. It's always a struggle for me to complete that one. Always,
Yeah.
dude. But yeah.
No, most definitely. I'm so stuck on number one.
Well, I'll
I
tell
don't.
you mine. Mine's Skyrim. And I don't think anybody would disagree with that being one of the greatest games.
I'm not going to disagree.
Because it's just, they sold so many copies on it over the years. And it
And
changed
re-released it 82 times.
on every console known to man.
Right.
Uh, so yeah, I don't know, and it keeps getting remade and redone, and I think that's the reason why they don't make another one because they don't want to be like, well, we fucked this game up, so
Yeah.
or how do we follow that? We're just gonna fuck it up. Like ESO was
Literally.
cool, but
But
it's not great. It's not. I mean, it's an MMO, so it is what it is. But like, it's not even the same style of game. So like, how?
no, no, it's very very interesting, very different, very weird.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I don't know. So I have 2 games up here right now, but the thing that doesn't make sense to my brain is like, so if I don't choose one of the 2, that puts him in the 6th spot because I fucked my whole system up.
Yeah, you did.
So I got like a 1 and a 1.5.
Okay. Then
And that makes sense.
I have Minecraft then too. Then we'll put it up there
Okay,
somewhere.
that's your 1.5.
I guess, yeah. I mean, just
Right.
they keep updating it, they keep changing it too. It also is weird because like it'll go through spurts to where it's like super popular again and everybody's making content with it, and then it just goes unpopular and then it just comes back. Bro, the game is ridiculous.
So my 1.5 is gonna be Borderlands 2.
That was in the top
That was my number one.
or so that list I looked at, it was out of 100. Borderlands 2 was number 100.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it was my number one, remember?
Yeah. Then what's your number 1 then?
Gears of War 1.
Gears 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because Gears 1 got me into competitive multiplayer. And that's the only reason that I put it in like my like top games of all time.
Because it changed you.
It literally changed me. Like I would actually, that was like when I would actually like hang out with my friends via the interweb, and like it was the first game that had me so excited to pre-order the second. I had never pre-ordered a game in my life. Gears 2 was the first game that I pre-ordered.
Dude,
So Gears 1 set me up for that.
Oblivion did the same thing with me for Skyrim. And I remember
Yeah,
I just didn't stop playing that game for an entire year. It was insane.
right.
I literally made a character of every faction and beat the game with every single race, not faction. Race.
Got you.
Like an orc, a Khajiit, a Nord, uh, a Red Guard. And like the reason I liked the Red Guard the most was because it was just the most balanced. An Argonian was cool because it could breathe underwater. The Khajiit has claws, so it could punch harder and do more damage, and it could see at night. They were all stealthy, fucking high. Dude, I still remember pretty much every faction and like what they do. Like Dark Elf is really good with destruction, magic. High Elf was really good with archery, and there's another elf too that I can't remember.
Was the high elf really good with crafting things?
No, there was no alchemy being done. Can't hear you laugh either, by the way.
Oh, I'm dead. That's because I kept it in.
Oh,
I kept that one in because
yeah,
that was going to be a loud one.
yeah. No blunts. Only blunt force trauma by orcs.
Oh shit!
Yeah, orcs were really good with
That people
two-handed weapons. Like, bro, an Imperial really good with one-handed weapon and shield and speech. Like, like when I tell you I spent 7 ever playing this game, I legit have 3,000 hours in that game. I have to. That is so much time. And I plan to continue to play Oblivion, like offline or well, stream Oblivion,
yeah.
dude. Because like I'm like through it, or like I'm through like maybe 5 to 10 hours. I know that's a big time, but I played it several streams, so I'm not 100% sure. Yeah,
Right.
but game is ridiculous. Are you really good at bowling? What about bowling for soup? Oh, what about the Super Bowling for soup? There's no way that we planned that either. That's a TikTok
I
at
couldn't.
58
I
minutes.
couldn't even. I couldn't have even tried to plan it because you didn't give me the notes.
I didn't. I didn't give you the notes because I planned to do this. You're just crying over there. Are you orgasming or like what's going on?
Oh, I mean it's Valentine's Day, so I mean, of course.
I mean, it's the
I've got
69.
Jill.
It's the 60.
Jill.
I'm also a single male. I understand. What? You didn't have to explain that one to me, Slime. I had it. I got it.
Oh no, I actually made a TikTok right before this about Jill. It was that be a man. It was like if you make your girlfriend mad, just throw a cape on her, and then she'd be super mad. Be a man.
Okay.
I put a cape.
Got it.
Oh.
So what about the Super Bowl and 50 Cent performing and I
Yeah,
didn't
right
care.
after 2 quarters.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that was the joke. I got it.
Yeah, so it was Eminem, Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, and Snoop Dogg, and 50 Cent. Like, dude, they epically slapped the shit out of the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, I streamed, so I didn't watch literally any of it.
I went live right after the halftime show.
Uh, well, the Rams won. I know that.
I was mad. I wanted Ohio to win. Like, obviously, I'm a Browns fan, but I wanted Ohio to win something for
Well,
once.
they suck, so
Yeah,
it's
good
always
old
next
Ohio.
year.
There's always next year.
Yeah, or the next year. You know, it's just happened like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was good. You liked it. Like, what was
yeah,
the key
yeah.
remarks
Like,
to it?
I mean, I would definitely suggest watch it. It was such nostalgia. Like, it took you back into, I don't know, I would say an easier world. Like, when you go back to that point of my life, I don't know, I feel like things were easy. Like, I mean, it wasn't that easy in like school and like the way I looked personally, the way I thought, but like I had no bills, like there was just nothing. It was just sit back, smoke weed, and just bullshit your way through life. And like it just takes you back to a simpler time. Like rap was easy, rap was simple. Like there were rhymes, there wasn't like a bunch of crazy things going on. Like it wasn't, I don't know.
Dude,
Like it just
that was back in the era of rap that people just got destroyed by guns as well.
yeah.
If they, yeah, I don't know. So either way, to me, people got jumped and beat the fuck out of because like all the rap battles and shit were going on and
Yeah.
all that shit, and now like
That was
it's
one of there used to be literally it was called Beef. You could order the fucking DVD where it was like, man, Busta Rhymes has beef with this guy. Here's the story behind it. Let's settle it. Like
dude,
you would like you it was like a magazine and it came with a DVD and you could get it monthly. Like shit was dope.
magazines. No one ever orders those again. I guarantee that.
I used to get the fucking PlayStation magazine because it would come with the demo disc where you could try like 5 games every month.
What the fuck? You had like GameFly before it was actually GameFly,
Right.
but it was like not even the full game.
No, like, dude, I remember there was a like I got to play like one level of Parappa the Rappa. Because I'm talking PlayStation, like not PS2,
I
like
know.
literal PlayStation.
PS1. I understood. You said PlayStation. You didn't say PlayStation 2. Listen, I was around when those released. Like, you know, I was of, conception.
I was of conception.
Yeah.
I was concepted.
Yeah, speaking of being conceived, what if doctors were strange?
Bro.
Did it take two of them to, pull me out then? If there was two doctors? But
Oh,
what if
oh, I had to clear my brain for this one real fast. All right. So I'm assuming you have not seen
I'm gonna go with
the
yeah.
Doctor Strange 2 trailer that was released during the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna go with yeah, no, I didn't see anything.
So, yeah, I'm going to hold you real quick.
Okay.
Your favorite Marvel character
Yeah, well, kind of.
was Scarlet Witch,
Yeah.
was in the new trailer as a fucking what if zombie.
Okay. Interesting.
So they merged the fucking animated series from the zombie episode into this new fucking Doctor Strange movie, and I'm gonna fucking cream my panties.
That should be interesting. I don't what? Okay, sick. I have to watch that for sure.
Yes. because I know you love Doctor Strange as well.
Yeah, because I was like, dude, I want his own movie. Like, I want a second one, and then they're dealing with Scarlet Witch. Hell yeah! And Scarlet Witch is supposed to get her own movie too.
Right.
So that will be lit. I need to see that.
Yes. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. I want to see if we can. I don't even know why I would try and hold my phone up. We know the photo doesn't show. Not even worth my fucking time.
No, not at all. Smite season, the new season came out. I believe it's season 9. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Super good. Been playing a lot of Smite. That's what I've been playing during my multiplayer streams during the week.
Nice.
I might play Halo this week, so I don't know.
Do it.
Yeah, I played one game of Halo yesterday, so we'll see. I'll tell you right now, my aiming is dog shit because of the mouse, so but like in Call of Duty, like your movements are just way different in each game. It's super strange.
Oh, dude, way different.
Well,
like,
with
it's
a
whole
mouse,
different way to play.
with a mouse, like going from like Call of Duty to Halo, it's just like, holy fuck, I'm everywhere. So I realized
I need to start wearing my hat like this.
It looks not good. So I mean, do you, whatever. But yeah, so going from that, because I use mouse and keyboard, you use PlayStation 5 controllers to vibrate your butthole when you play games, right?
Yeah, because that's the only thing they're good for.
Yeah, I mean, the thumbsticks are dog shit.
Bro, so they filed a patent in June 22nd of 2021, but it was just published. So it's about retractable thumbsticks. PS5 is trying to patent retractable thumbsticks.
Thumbsticks or triggers?
Thumbsticks. Like, so they would just.
What? You already do that.
No, like completely like.
Oh, into the controller?
Yeah. Retractable.
Are they detractable? Can they come out? Also,
No,
I'm never going to use a PlayStation controller.
So it says, so the thumbstick shaft is configured to retract into the body, wherein the thumbstick body and the thumbstick shaft are freely rotatable together around a pivot center within the controller body.
Huh. It just sounds like it's a giant touchpad to me. Or are they like balls?
That's what they're trying to focus on that stupid little pad. So then like you can like pop your thumbsticks down and just use that pad. So like there'll be like games where it's just pad only. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it sounds dumb as fuck all.
But it popped across my Google and I was like, "Oh, this is invigorating. Let's fucking talk about it."
But why? I just don't understand.
Because no one wants a PS5 because it looks like a vagina, so they're trying to think of ways to sell it.
I think it would sell more because they're all virgins.
No, that's why they made a mini fridge.
Oh, so they don't have to leave their house.
So we could put a Mountain Dews in it, man.
No, I'm saying that's why they should probably buy the plate, because then they could have relations with. Never mind. Then I have to explain this joke. It's getting kind of cringe.
Oh no, I understood it, but I was letting you go.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh shit.
But do we have anything else to talk about?
I think that pretty much pins the tail on the donkey.
So you're the jackass, then. Got it.
I'd rather be the jackass than the PS5.
Okay. Yeah, so you get fucked by a horse and create a mule.
A Moscow Mule.
You don't like gin.
I
Ginger
like
beer.
alcohol.
I like ginger beards.
Hold on. There was one other thing.
Okay. I'm holding. What am I holding on to?
Last night I chugged a pickle beer
Yeah.
for an interstellar gift. It was 10,000 coins, is what I asked to chug this pickle beer.
What have we learned?
And I got it. Pickles are still fucking gross, and I almost vomited.
No, it's 50,000 things now for the pickle beer. You get what I'm saying?
No, because they've already seen me do it. So now it's not a thing. So now I have to find something like spicy.
You got one of those.
I do, but I ain't drinking that. I'm doing a stream with all my friends, and y'all motherfuckers can drink it. And I'll stand behind and go, "Hi guys, welcome to Drake Drank That." But Drake ain't drinking this, bitch.
No, they drank that. Fuck them.
Right.
Drake
But
did
yeah.
not drink that. Welcome to the
Welcome to Drake. welcome to the special rendition of Drake Drank That, where Drake ain't drinking that.
Yeah, you can just be like, "Welcome to
And
Drake didn't drink that."
away.
Drake didn't drink that.
And then I just
It's just the one and only episode of It's Drake Didn't Drink That, and that's the only one in its category ever.
it has 4 Ds.
Yeah.
Drake didn't drink that.
And they're all penises. I mean, what?
We make a special shirt where it just has the scorpion from the ghost pepper just going through it.
I mean, if you can do that, do it.
Challenge accepted. All right. On that note,
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Make sure you're following us everywhere. Buy merch. Follow us on TikTok. Sniff my butt.